Hello and welcome to a try to fix video. My name's Steve and today we have a tele-sport 3. Yes. I don't know how you can put that up on there. There we go. Okay. Now let's see if it works first of all. Okay. Let's see if we can get you to see the screen at the same time. Okay, so let's see if it works. Turn it on, and yes, it does. That moves, but that doesn't. Moves. Right, okay, let's see if the other game works. Okay, that button feels very strange. It clicks up, doesn't click, clicks down sometimes, and doesn't click up. So these should have different games on them. So you push number 2 and Wipeout comes up. No. Number 4 is Knockout Singles. And it's not changing anything. So there must be something wrong with this keypad here. 6, 9 and 10. Nope. This pad works. This one doesn't. Oh! That's new. Oh! It suddenly started working. No. That's not working again. So there's something. For some reason you got to push this one. I'm not very good at this. There we go. Okay, so there's that. But we've got no games other than that, so I don't see why it's not working on this one. So I have to push the serve on this one, on the right one, and then quickly rush over to the other one to. That's not working now. That's now not working. There's something wrong with these controllers as well, and these buttons don't seem to be working. Oh, we've now got player 2 come up. That's interesting. We've now got player 2. So let's take it apart and see if we can set up this fix. As you can see, there's a part missing to this anyway. There's supposed to be a strip up here that tells you the make and model of it. So yeah, interesting thing about these cartridges is there's little metal dust covers, which I've never seen before. I think there used to be a thing called Betamax or something when I was a kid, just before I was born, that used to have this sort of thing. But yeah, no, this one hasn't got it, but I think they've just broken off. I think it's just broken off. So we'll unplug this, we'll unplug these, we'll turn it over, and we'll get unscrewing things, and we'll try and sort out that pad. Let's turn this off. Okay, so I think we're ready to start taking this apart. Get a screwdriver. Now, I have got a broken hand, so this is going to be relatively entertaining, I think. Please note this video is just for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a professional. I'm likely to probably do quite a few things wrong here. But yeah, it's just a bit of fun really. as you can see, the one game is working intermittently, so it's not like it's completely broken. We're just going to try and get it so we can play all the games. I assume you push the number. On these cartridges there are numbers, which I assume you push the relevant number to play the relevant game. The reset button also isn't working, so we'll have a look at that while we're in here. And the switches just feel clunky. That's the only way I can describe it. It's clunky. It's like you switch it one way and there's no click, and then you switch it the other way and it will click. There we go, and the whole thing comes off. It's lovely and dirty, so we'll give that a bit of a clean. The whole thing is rather dirty. I don't know whether you can pick up on that. Lots of wires. I'm wondering whether it's been repaired before, whether that's normal. It is absolutely filthy. So there's a potentiometer for the sound. You've got another one here which I'm not sure what it does. Let's see. That's where the cartridge goes in. And this is where the buttons are. So, look at all that. There's a note there. See if you can see what that says on it. It's in Chinese. I don't know whether anyone can read that. If you can, just put a note in the description on what it says. I don't think it's in English. So that's one side. Ooh, there's a wire there that came off. Where's that wire came from? Where's that wire go to? Goes to there. Ooh. That's interesting. I think it came off there. I think it's just the colour. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it just came off that colour thing there. So we need to resolder that back on. Got the switches there which all switch together. They make the game more complicated, I believe, from what I've seen online. And this is the on and off switch. Isn't moving. This one is the on and off switch. These make it more complicated, and this is the reset button. So there's the reset there and there. Right, let's get a meter out and we'll see whether we got connectivity between there and there. Okay, so my meter is now working. Yep. Okay, now there's 2 holes. I'm hoping my meter is long enough. I'm not sure whether they're getting down in those holes enough. Let's take it off and see if we can get on there. Don't know if you can see that. Let me turn it around a bit so you can see it properly. So there's 2 holes here and here which I was trying to put the meter through, but they're too thin. So well, that was nice and easy. Little screw. Little screw. And that should just pop off. That's a pad of some kind. We've got a click. Don't know if you can hear that or not. Let's see if we've got continuity. Something wrong with this meter. Yep. So it looks like the button's gone. Or is it my meter? Bear with me, I'm going to go get another meter and I'll be back. Okay, so it's definitely working now. What I've noticed is there's this little red washer here. It's only on one side. On the right hand side as I've got it open. I don't know why that is. Vince had a similar thing on a stereo that he was doing. It's a little bit weird. Don't quite know why they do that, because that's not going to make any contact with anything else. Interesting. Right, let's put that in the pot. No, I won't. I'll put it with the 2 little screws for the moment. So we're going to put it back together. Right, let's test this. So we've got a test done. Let's see if this is going to work. Just put it down on the floor. No. So that button's not working. To me that looks like a bit of metal just taped to the top. Can't be that simple, can it? Can't be as simple as just a bit of tape stuck to the top of a piece of metal. Okay. Let's just turn this on for a moment and see what happens. Because I just want to see whether this has a voltage going to it. Yeah, let's plug it in because I want to know whether this wire is just for the colour changing, because this can change into 3 different colours. And I think that's just came off there, so that's not a big deal to deal with. There's all this looks like corrosion all over the board. It's so dirty. And we'll just see what it's like. Right, bear with me. Oh, and bear with me, and we'll just turn on. really. I wasn't recording any of that. Right, so this is the switch here, which I think this is coming off. Now if you notice, it's black and yellow. You have a little switch with 3 connections. Number 1, which is red and yellow. 2, which is blue and yellow. And 3, which looks like black and yellow. However, if I reconnect this back to it, it goes green and yellow. Black and yellow. Green and yellow. Which I guess is what it's supposed to be. So we'll put it back how it's meant to be, I guess. I prefer it with the black background personally. But yeah, right, let's turn it back off again. And go back to the motherboard. There we go. Right, so this reset button is not working. Not working. So we need to sort that out. These switches are all gummed up. So we're going to take them out and see if we can clean them. See if we can get you more on that. So that, ooh, that is a slightly different screw. It's smaller than the reset button switch screw. So I'm just going to sort that out. Let's unplug it first, might be a good idea before I end up hurt myself. So, there's the switch. Oh look, it's burnt. Ooh. How bad is that? Oh sorry, it's just some sort of green gunk. I think it's coming off this wire. Don't know where you can see that. Like a little mark there where it's been touching the other switch. It's not very clicky. Now, some little teeth here I can undo, and we can take it apart, or we can just put some stuff in there, some cleaner. Oh look, there's a bit of fluff in there. I wonder if that's what's doing it. No, it can't be. There we go, it's freed up now. So if I had 2 hands, I'd probably take this apart and clean the tracks up a bit. But it seems to work actually quite well. Let's just plug it back in again. I should be okay holding this because it should all be DC voltage. That's on, that's off. On, off, on, off, on, off, on. Now, just out of curiosity, if I short these 2 together, whether it resets. And it does that. So I just push it. Turn it off. Turn it back on again. See if it does the same thing when I push it. Yes, it does. So that button is working. But why wasn't I getting continuity when I went across there? That's really strange. And it's not actually resetting, it's just putting dots up on the screen. So if I do that, see all the dots? So if I turn it off, turn it back on again, we've got a normal screen. Now if I push the button, things come up. That's it. How strange. Right, that button's freed up quite a bit now, so I'm not going to take it apart to do nothing with it. I'm wondering whether the reset button, it's not the reset button, there's probably a capacitor on there somewhere that's got weak and it's not resetting the game, it's just making those dots come up. But why would it just make dots come up? Let's unplug it. Why would it make just a couple of dots come up? You can't see me screwing it on. Let's see if we can move that. So all I've done is screwed it back into its slots. Okay. There we go. That's better. It's clicking now in both directions. I find with some of these things you don't have to actually do anything to them. You just take them out and then all of a sudden they start working after a few little wiggles and pokes at it. Plug it back in again. So that's definitely working. Where's the password? Turn it on. Go and reset. Yep, goes to purple. Okay. Right, so there's that. Now let's take this panel out here and see whether any of the buttons are having an issue. So unplug it first from the power. Okay, there we go. So, very, very dirty. You can see that. Initial. Well, that's interesting. So these whites go to those three. Right, let's plug it in again and we'll push some of these buttons and see what they do, if they do anything. So, plug it in, turn on the screen. Let's see if I can get both in shot. I think I can. Okay, turn it on. And just going to push a button. That's not doing anything. So this button made some purple numbers come up. Let's see what happens if we recess it now. Ooh, that's different. Doesn't do anything. Turn it back off, turn it back on again. Right, what number was that? So that one didn't do anything. That one didn't do anything. That one, nothing. That one, nothing. That one. Ah, so that one, wait, there's numbers come up. What is that one? One was number 8, which is nothing on this game apparently. That's interesting. So number 8 is doing something which on the cartridge is nothing. Ooh. That's different. See that? So one makes it go like that. Oh, that made it disappear. Put them back. Put them back. What's this? Let's turn it off and check for continuity if we can. I don't know whether we're going to be able to, because I'm trying to do it one-handed. And if you remember, the reset button didn't have continuity, but yeah, it works. Let's move you back down so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, but before I do that, let's turn it back on. Find out what this does. So I don't know what that does. There's no wording on it or anything. So, interesting one. Let's just check these buttons again. That one makes player 2 come up, doesn't it? No, that one makes player 2 come up. That's strange, because I thought it was that one last time that made it come up. Reset button. That's different again. Push the reset button, that comes up. I wonder, push 1, reset. Nothing. Push 2. I'm saying 2, I don't know what number that is. Oh, something else has happened now. Gone to dots and again. Middle dots. No dots. It's all going all over the place now. This is all new. So I've got this film. I wonder if I take it off. I haven't got anything to put back on here. Okay, so I'm just going to take off the plastic tape that's holding these down, which is pretty tight. There we go. Come in now. Oh, careful, those things fall out. We've got some of them out. Just got to work out which ones they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, I just need to pause and find those bits that fell on the floor, and I'll be back. Okay, so I have now picked those bits up off the floor that pinged off, and we're going to try and take some more off, just so we can get under the pads. They're just sitting there. I'm just going to take them off, clean up all these pads, see if we can get them all to work. Not so easy to get these off. I'm going to see if I can find a pair of tweezers or something to help me get them off with. Okay, so let's see if we can get the rest of this plastic off. Any of these just fall off. Okay, and they're all out. Now we're going to get our fiberglass pen on that. I'm just going to rub over all the contacts, see if we can bring them up a bit. There we go, there's some of them done. Okay, so they're all cleaned up. Now I'm just going to clean the little tabs and put it back together. So these seem to have some sort of shiny film on them. Not film, but sort of electroplating or something. I don't know whether I can get that in focus. Okay. So they're like a shiny material, which I'm worried that if I clean up or if I scratch it, it's not going to work. So I'm going to leave them as they are. They're pretty clean anyway. So we're just going to slot them all back in and then put some of the tape over it and see if they work. Okay, so I've put them all back on with the tape, and now if we turn it on, turn that on. If I can, I'll get both in. And let me turn that to black because you can't see it. Can you see it now? You can't see that very well. Turn the light off for a second, see if you can see it then. Barely, but then you can't see what I'm doing. So, we have one game, then if I push the next one, go to a different game. Then we go to a different game, different game, different game, other one, different game, another game, another game, another game, and another game. So they're all now working. So yeah. Oh, we've got to 15, so as soon as you get to 15 you've got to reset it and then you can choose the games. So now we're going to take out this PCB and have a look underneath. I've taken the 4 screws out already. It's rather stuck in there. Okay, we've got the cartridge there. Turn it off, unplug it. Ugh. Do this a bit and see if you can see it. Go. It's all filthy in here, loads of dust. That capacitor down there doesn't look very healthy. See if we can zoom you in on that. Down here. Potentiometer, a couple of more capacitors here. I might just change all the capacitors just so I know that they're all okay and give it a good clean up. So let's plug it back in and test it out and see what happens. Move it that way so you can see the screen as well. Zoom out a bit. And let's get out of the way. Let's get the wire. That, like that, turn on that, and it's going to go bang. This is when it's going to go bang. So, oh, I've got a game in it. Okay, that's it. Let's turn it on. Okay, oh, that's working. So let's put it all back together. Oh, the other thing I've forgotten to do is to solder on the wire back, but I'm going to do that once it's all back in place. I'll solder the wire back onto the colour switch, and then we're done. Oh, I've got to cut these legs off. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to solder that back onto the switch. Not as easy as I thought it was going to be. There we go. It's back on. So there's that done. The other thing I wanted to do, I'm just going to quickly snip off these towels before I forget. Oh, you can really put it back together without forgetting. Two, three, where'd that one go? Now these are all rusty, so we're going to take them out, give them a sand and clean. Okay, so we've got two flaps to do, and next time you see me I'll be outside sanding and painting them. So we're outside now and it's a little bit windy, so I haven't bothered putting the boom mic on, and just going to sand it down a bit. There we go. That one. There we go, focus. There we go. And so now it's just time to paint. I'm just going to give this a quick spray. Little one. And leave that to dry. And all should be well. Hoping that I've got it in there to deal with it. Right, leave that dry and we'll be back upstairs. Okay, so we've spray painted these. I done these in high temperature paint, only because for two reasons. One, it's the most durable paint I have in stock. And two, just in case there is a little bit of heat that comes off this bulb, which I doubt very much, but just it's a little bit tougher to so when the cartridge goes through it, it doesn't scrape and chip off as much. That's my theory anyway. And put that back in place there. We're going to get the screw. And put that on. Okay, turn this on. Move you to the screen as well. Okay, so if I put a game in it, turn it on. I've got nothing. Maybe you need a controller in it as well. Bear with me a minute. Why have I got nothing? What have I forgotten to do? Plug it in. That's what I've forgotten to do. It's not plugged in. A technical error. It's not plugged in. Of course, it always helps if you plug the electric into the back of the unit. There we go. So now we've got the different colours. We've got the green background, blue, and red. Those are the different types. Done. Right. That button works. That button works. That button works. That one 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 works. And so does that one. Okay. Done. Reset button. Resets it all. Okay. So all we need to do now is sort out the top here. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that because that's old glue and I don't have the label for it. I might 3D print something to put on there. And that's the console complete. I'm not 100% sure what to do here yet. So, but we've got a working console now, so it's all fixed. Interesting. Okay. So, difficulty. There we go. Turn it off. All done. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and any comments in the comments below would be great, and how we can improve this channel and try and make things a little bit more interesting for you.